Congratulations.
Monday. Thank you.
All right, what about Hicks? Miss Hicks, are you there?
Yes, sir.
I don't know if you're supposed to be in here, ma'am. Let's see. See if you have the right place. What's your middle name?
Nishan.
Do you have a hyphenated last name?
Yes, Graves Hicks.
Graves Hicks. You don't like the Graves firm?
I just never used it, Your Honor.
You don't like it, then? That's what we're looking for. All right, I found you. All right, this is the city of Detroit.
Where exit? Here.
Forgive my interruption. Good morning.
Good morning to you, Mr. Roth.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning, everyone.
It's a show cause. We're supposed to be here on the 18th of May. It's the city of Detroit versus Richard Lee Larkins, case number SP 1453059. Appearance for the record, please.
Richard Larkins, P number 76222. I'm not sure where Mr. Larkins went. He was just.
He just fell off. I got him back in. Mr. Larkins, can you state your name for the record, please? Good job, sir. Can you state your name for the record, Mr. Larkins, please?
My name is Richard Larkins.
Today is the date and time set for a show cause for purposes of arraignment, counselor.
I'm not understanding.
Ms. McRipley, as a purposes of arraignment.
Okay.
I think we lost your lawyer. She lost her audio.
So what do I do now?
Well, you gotta wait on her.
Okay.
All right. If you turn your video off, Ms. McRipley, that'll probably help the transmission go through better. Turn your video off and maybe that'll help. Your device is slowing up, Ms. McRipley.
Okay, I'm here now.
All right, that's for purposes of arraignment.
We will waive a formal reading and stand mute, Your Honor.
All right, I'm going to enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. I'm going to give your client a $0 bond. At this time, Mr. Larkins, let's see what you have as far as registration.
Yeah, he does have registration. It looks like the date on it was April 20th of 2023 when it was renewed.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to dismiss the case for providing valid documentation, all right?
Oh, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. McRipley and Mr. Larkins, have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Okay, thank you,
You
sir.
too. Good to see you.
Right.
What I gotta do is get out
I'll put you out.
right here.
All right, Ms. Graves Hicks.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is the city of Detroit versus Ms. Latoria Nishan Graves Hicks, case number SP 129-38191, SP 801-5811. and SP 8186321. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor, and good morning to your staff. May it please this honorable court, Sherika Harris, P 72832, on behalf of Ms. Graves Hicks. Ms. Graves Hicks, can you state your name for the record, please?
Latoya Nishan Graves Hicks.
All right, let's call the date and time set for an arraignment on the, oh no, it's for pretrial.
Pretrial.
On all 3 tickets, 2 of them appear to be pretty old. Let's see what dates they have on there. (2018), 2021. Ms. Hicks, do you have a valid license?
Your Honor, I went to the Secretary of State on the 18th and tried to obtain my license, but they said I still had 2 prior tickets that needed to be paid before I can get my license back. And I called the state of Michigan in Lansing, and they gave me those ticket numbers, but I thought I paid those, but apparently
What
not.
ticket numbers are you talking about?
074-893-963 and
Hold on
0.
1 second. Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Ms. Graves Hicks, you've gotten a lot of tickets over your years, haven't you?
Yes, sir.
All right, say that again. 074.
893-963.
No, that must be another jurisdiction.
They said it was for 36th district. I called Lansing myself.
074.
893-963. That's the first one.
893-963. That's closed out. When did you do this?
I had an appointment with the Secretary of State on May 18th. And this is the 2 tickets that they printed out that I still had on my
Give me the
file.
other one.
074-945-922.
So 074-893-963. And it's 074-945-922. All right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna send a note to the abstract clerk and see if that helps with free the license up, because those things have been paid. That one has been paid since 2015. The other one was paid 2015 as well. So those should not be affecting your license. I'm going to give you a pretrial date, ma'am, of July the 17th, 2023 at 8:30. Can I get those notes there, please? I'm going to write on there, send notes to the abstract clerk, because these have been paid. I'll write it all. 274-893-963, and the other one is, that way you're not so logged down with so much paper. 074-945-922. Send note to clerk. I'm gonna send that note today, ma'am. Wait 48 to 72 hours to good morning.
Morning.
To go back to the Secretary of State and see if that does anything.
Okay.
Where?
All right. So we'll send a note today, wait 48 to 72 hours, see if that does anything. Come back on July 17th, 2023, and hopefully you have a valid license by then, all right?
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Have a very good day. Good luck to you.
You too, thank you. I can leave, Your Honor?
You very well, you can. Just have a very good day.
Okay, you too.
All right. Mr. Thomas Lewis, are you there? Mr. Lewis? Mr. Lewis? Audio. Ambrose, good morning to you.
Good morning. How are you this morning?
Very well. How about yourself?
Very good, thank you.
All right, you know, I'll put you in the breakout room. I'll check you in this here. If you need to check in somewhere else, you're free to do that, right?
Yeah, no, I just have one courtroom today, so.
Very well. So we'll try to get you out as soon as we can.
All right, thank you.
All right, I'm waiting on the city attorney and I'll know who your defendant is. Who is your defendant?
Deshaun Gibson.
I haven't seen him yet. It's Thomas Lewis. Did you connect your audio? Good morning to you, sir.
Yes, I did. Good
All
morning,
right,
Judge.
what's your middle name?
I don't have a middle name. It's just Thomas Lewis.
Very well. City of Detroit. What's your date of birth?
11/10/1973.
City of
November
Detroit.
10th, 1973.
This is the City of Detroit versus Thomas Lewis, case number SD 1404521, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Bachman, P 55052, on behalf of the defendant. Sir, state your name, please.
Thomas Lewis.
We're here for pretrial.
I thought it was suspension.
You have valid, registration and insurance, Mr. Lewis?
Yes, I do.
Let's see what you have, please.
Okay, I got this insurance right here from Underwriters, LA Insurance.
Hold on now, hold it with a steady hand, please. Push it a little closer. All right, I need to see an expiration date.
Okay,
It's printed on high.
I got it. I got it here. Okay, here's the policy number right here.
Let's see what he has. Okay, all right. And then let's see some registration, please.
I got it downstairs in my truck. Can I go get it?
Yes.
Okay.
We'll pass the matter. When he comes back, show that, we'll get you out of here.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Lloyd, Crump Lloyd?
Yes,
Are you an attorney, sir, or a defendant?
defendant.
Looks like an attorney up there. Let's see, Crump Lloyd.
It's just Lloyd, Eric Lloyd.
Eric Lloyd. That
Correct.
helps. Caleb.
Yes.
Oh,
One now, Judge.
hey. Well, like Billy D. Williams said, don't let the smooth taste fool you.
Okay, Judge.
He's got multiple moving violations. This is a good candidate for a better driver. Let's go with, all right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Lloyd. And, Mr. Lewis, and I'm gonna dismiss your cases, sir, for providing valid documentation, all right?
Yes,
Mr.
sir.
Lewis, I'm gonna dismiss your
Yes.
cases. I'm gonna dismiss
Thank
your
you,
cases.
sir.
All right, have a great day, sir.
Okay.
All right. This is the city of Detroit versus Eric Caleb Lloyd, case number SP 127-23431. SP 1317612, count 1, 2, and SP 1345062, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1345097, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1387341. SP 1391719, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1412986-1. SP 1447499, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1454291. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris, on behalf of the defendant, please state your name for the record. I believe it's Mr. Lloyd.
Yes, Eric Lloyd.
Today is the date and time set for a, well, let's just say, I'm sure it's going to be arraignment on something. Let me see. It says pre-trial, and then it's pre-trial. We'll consolidate everything. He has another pre-trial on 7/3/2023. So we'll call the date and time set for pre-trial on all the matters. What I will do is set aside all the defaults.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute, waives formal reading of the information.
All right, he's already, I think he's already been arraigned, but I enter not guilty to any crimes we have. He declined $0 fine. It would suggest, just looking at the face of these tickets, sir, and without hearing your side, that you have absolutely no regard for the laws and the for the laws of the road. None at all. That's what it would suggest. 16 to 20-0, 21 to 25-0. Disregarding an officer's signal. That's going to make us set a trial date already. 11 to 15-0, no seatbelt. Cut into jumping traffic. Failure to turn to signal. Disregarding a red signal. 11 to 15-0, 26 to 30-0. On top of the paper document tickets, no license, and all of that other stuff. Well, that's what it is, right? I tell you what, he looks like a lawyer, and he seems like he's already been advised by a lawyer. He knows to keep quiet. 9 a.m. Trial date 7/17, July 17, 2023 at 9 a.m. Simply because that disregarding the officer's signal, we want to get the officer in. They're not going to give you an offer because of that disregarding the officer's signal. They want that officer to be present to give his or her side of what they say happened. All right.
What day was that?
I don't know. Date.
You want the court date or the date of the offense, Mr.
The
Lloyd?
date of the offense.
May the 4th, 2022, 647, around 647 in the area of Gratiot and Seymour Street. There it is. All right.
All right, so I will have to wait till 7/17 to get my license back.
Get your license back. Let's see. I guess you better, especially get your license first. I'll allow your client to pay the reinstatement fee up front. SP 139-17161. When that no proof of insurance, I don't know if that's going to it appears that it's going to give them clearances down here. You pay $45, sir, on that no proof of insurance civil infraction. You got to come down to the window and pay that up front, and potentially you'll be able to get a license. I don't know, but that will give you clearances here. You wait 48 to 72 hours. I don't know if you have any other tickets in any other jurisdictions, or is he the type that when he gets across 8 Mile or outside the city, he's driving 10-2 on the wheel, and not in regarding all of their laws? I don't know.
What ticket was that again, please?
SP.
Hello?
139-17161. No proof of insurance, civil infraction. All right. You have any further questions, sir? Oh, the Better Drivers Course. The Better Drivers Course. www.better drive with a Z.com. Upon completion, please send me the certificate to my email address, SEAN_PERKINS @3636 district court.org. Okay, let me make sure the on. All right, that's my email address. Check that out the chat, sir. If you choose to take the class, it may help you to get a little bit better off, unless you get found not guilty on all of it. All right.
All right, thank you.
All right, if nothing further, sir, have a very good day. Good luck to you.
You too.
On an iPhone 7, good morning to you. What's your name, sir?
How you doing? Good morning. My name is Tony Long.
Tommy Long.
Tony Long. Yes, TONYLONG.
Bernard Hayward Long.
No, Tony Lamar. LAMAR.
No, Bernard Hayward. City of Detroit versus Tony Lamar Long. It's number SP 109-28421, SP 11593-161, SP 11600-201. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Baughman on behalf of the defendant, sir. State your name for the record. Mr. Long, are you there?
Oh, I didn't know I had an attorney. Tony Long.
Thank you. Judge, he's here for an arraignment, so please accept a not guilty plea from the defendant. We will waive any more formal reading of the information or complaint.
Wait a minute. What's going on? I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
I'm pleading you not guilty for the time being, sir. You're pleading not guilty when the charges are being read to you.
Everybody that comes in without their own personal lawyer, Mr. Long, we got very good counsel here to represent you if you choose to be represented by counsel.
Okay, I didn't know that. I mean, this is for a ticket, right?
Right.
Okay.
A misdemeanor punishable by 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines Do you have a valid driver's license, sir?
Yes, I do.
Run his license, please.
But if I'm able to say, when this situation had occurred, it wasn't even me that got pulled over for the ticket. So that's why I'm coming to court now to try to figure
That's
out
why
what's going on with
we're
it.
just gonna, don't run his license. We're just gonna set a trial date. We're gonna close out SP 109-28421. That seems to be paid. We'll close that out. We'll set aside the default on SP 11593161, and we'll give them a trial date and a formal hearing on both those. So you know what's going on now, sir?
No.
So here it is. You're here for a misdemeanor of improper license. Basically, you didn't have a license, and for driving in an unsafe manner. It looks like these tickets were happening on 2 different days. But you indicated to the court that you weren't driving. You weren't the person that is, it happened on the same day. So you indicated to the court that you weren't the person that received these tickets. So somebody must be using your name if your story is accurate.
Yes, because I can show you my driver's license right now. I keep it on me.
Okay, let's set a trial date, and we gotta clear this up like that.
Okay.
7/17/2023 at 9 a.m. Come on back, all right?
7/17/2023, 9 a.m.
Yeah, July 17th, 2023 at 9 a.m. Come back for trial, all right?
Will it be a Zoom meeting or do you want me to come down?
Yeah, it'd be Zoom. It could be Zoom.
Okay.
It could be however you want it. You can come in person.
7/17/2023 at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yes.
I come in. I would rather come in personally so y'all can see
Very
me and look
well.
at my ID.
I'm gonna pull your ID up. I'm gonna pull your driver's license up when you come.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I still like to do it in person.
Very well. We're love to have you, all right?
Okay.
All right, have a great day, sir.
All right, you too.
All right, thank you. On the LG Stylo 6, what's your name, please?
Colin Gabriel Golson.
Golson. Good morning to you.
Good morning, sir.
Okay, we have to wait, give the officers a half-hour grace period, see if they show up. And that will happen. They have until 9:30, all right?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Lewis,
Yes,
good morning to you.
good morning.
All right, this is City of Detroit versus Takesha Lewis, case number SP 1399972, count 1 and 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris on behalf, Sherika Harris on behalf of Ms. Lewis. Ms. Lewis, please state your name.
Takesha Lewis.
All right, today is the date and time set for a pretrial, man. You have valid driver's license and insurance.
I have my driver's license.
Run her license, please. All right, license is valid. Will offer her an improper plate, $240 fine. That will not abstract to the Secretary of State. Therefore, it will not carry any points. And I'll dismiss the misdemeanor upon payment. You have an absolute right to a trial, ma'am. And then you can speak to Mrs. Harris. Want to talk about what I just said, or you have something to say to her? She's your lawyer for the day, a very good one as well. What would you like to do?
Okay. I would like to talk to her.
Very well. Put you in a breakout room, Ms. Lewis, and speak to Ms. Harris and let us know what you want to do when you come out.
Okay.
All right, let's go to Ms. Lakeithia Griffin.
Your Honor,
Yes.
that's can I get a couple minutes before we go to Ms. Griffin?
Yes. Ms. Griffin, are you there? She hasn't connected her audio. Bring in the next. I think Wright is an officer. Is that Officer Wright?
Yes, good morning, sir.
Good morning. You know it would help if you put that officer in front of everything? I'd let you right in.
No problem. I'm trying to get to my screen now.
That's all right. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room.
Okay.
I just realized that when I put you in, I got your name written down and I'm like, all right, that's an officer. That's Officer Wright. All right.
Yeah,
Good morning.
I got a question before I join the breakout room. Do you have Kyrie in your court?
Do I have who?
Last name is Kyrie, Khiry.
I'm gonna look it up. I don't believe so. Not the Khiry. Khiry. And what's his first name?
It just has initial K.
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 Kenneth.
I believe so.
Trial for today. That would be in next door, 435.
Thank you so much. You have a great day, okay?
Have a better one.
Thank you.
Officer Sanchez, Mr. Golson is here. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room. You can wait on the city attorney, please.
Thank you.
All right, we're back on, well, we gotta wait for Miss Williams Law needed a minute.
I'm back, Your Honor.
All right. We got Officer Sanchez just checked in. We have Officer Ambrose who's here. We have Officer Johnson who's here. We have Corporal Foyt. Who's here. We have Trooper Shields here. All right, let's go back on the record with Ms. Lewis. Ms. Lewis, I've given you an opportunity to speak with counsel in a breakout room. Counselor, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, we're respectfully requesting a new date, Your Honor. We would ask for a trial date, Your Honor. She should be returning with her insurance.
All right, you want to just set another pretrial, give her an opportunity to get the insurance, and then we'll dismiss both the cases?
Yes, please, and thank you.
All right. Pretrial date, I was given trial dates already. Pretrial date is going to be 7/17/2023 at 8:30. Okay, Ms. Lewis?
Yes, sir.
All right, if there's nothing further, have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a good day, ma'am.
You too.
All right. Lakeithia Griffin,
Yes.
let's see. I don't see you on the docket. Is it Lakeithea?
Yes.
And do you have a hyphenated last name or something?
No, Griffin, Griffin.
I don't know. I don't see you at all.
Good morning.
Good morning. Is that Corporal?
How you doing, Judge? This
Whitehead?
is Corporal Whitehead.
Very good. Good morning, Mr. Corporal Whitehead. Let me see.
Sir, I
I'll
won't
put
be here
you-
today. I'm at the gun range today, so I won't be able to make it. So if you can grant adjournment, I appreciate it. Whatever you decide to do.
All right, we will, we got Mr. Golson here, so we're gonna dismiss then if you can't proceed.
Okay, that's not a problem, Judge.
Okay, be safe out there. I'll see you next time.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
All right, let's go ahead with Ms. Griffin. I don't know. Oh, I see what's wrong.
Y'all gave me a court date,
I have you.
June the
It's just
1st.
The name is missing. This is the city of Detroit. Is this the trial date? Today is the date and time set for trial. All right, so what we'll do is we will the Officer Ryan Sharp, 8:35, it's now 9:14. This is the city of Detroit versus Lakeithia Patrice Griffin, case number SP 132-00541. Here to the record, please.
Morning, Your Honor. Harry Boffman on behalf of the defendant. Would you please, Ms. Griffin, state your name for the record?
Lakeithia Griffin, Lakeithia Patrice Griffin.
Thank you and good morning, Ms. Griffin. Judge, these matters are set for trial. Trial was set to begin roughly 45 minutes ago. Defendant is continuing a not guilty plea. We ask you to consider here a motion to dismiss without prejudice.
Okay, the trial is supposed to start at 8:35. I think the half-hour grace period is past 9:05. There is no Officer Ryan Sharp. Well, I'll grant the motion to dismiss. I may.
Okay.
Dismiss no officer. There's nothing further, ma'am. Case is dismissed. Have a
Okay,
very
so
good
do I
day.
have to pay anything?
No, not now, you know.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
All right, if there's nothing further, have a very good day. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Good morning, APA Cole. You have a trooper in the breakout room.
Oh, yes, I see we have a jury trial scheduled today on that case, Lemons.
Final pretrial, and I don't think the jury trial is gonna go.
Oh, so this is just a final pretrial.
I guess so.
Okay. So I can tell the trooper that
Well.
I'll wait till you call the
has to
case.
say, we'll see what the defendant has to say. We'll see what's going on. Let's get some more information.
Thank you.
If you need a private room, I can get that for you. I'll put you in a private room now. That's all right. Who's on Tierra's iPhone?
I'm Sierra Lewis.
Sierra Lewis. Good morning to you, ma'am.
Good morning.
City of Detroit versus Tierra Danae Lewis. Case numbers SP 1458454, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Harry Boffman for the defendant. Would you state your name, ma'am?
Sierra Danae Lewis.
Hold on a second, sir. Ms. Lewis, state your name, please.
Sierra Danae Lewis.
All right. Today is the date and time set for a pretrial in the matter. You have valid insurance, ma'am?
Yes, sir. I have it now, and at the time I had it yet.
Can I see it?
I can try to put it on a web thing. I don't know how to do that.
You don't have a copy of your insurance? You could send me a copy of it to my email address.
I can do that because it's on my actual phone, so I can do that. It's in my actual email because it was through my ex.
All right, I'll put my email address in the chat, ma'am. Send me a copy of your insurance. What about this 16 to 20 miles an hour over, counselor? Did she get an opportunity to take the defensive driving course?
Ms. Lewis, did you get an opportunity to do an online driving course at www?
No, but I also wanted to see because, like I explained to the officer that pulled me over, I wanted to see the camera where he seen speeding because I know I wasn't. I was literally 2 blocks away from my home.
They left.
Are you contesting the fact that you're speeding, ma'am?
Yes, sir, I am.
What do you want to do, counselor? I'll give her the better driver's course if she wants to take it.
I could use a few minutes just to talk, but I think after what we've heard, we'd ask for a trial date. I'd like to just give her some pre-trial advice.
Join the breakout room, speak with the lawyer, please. On the iPhone there, on the telephone at he was go ahead, Trooper Shields, can you go back in that room number 4?
Room number 4.
On the phone there.
Your Honor, how do I get back to that room?
I can put you in room 5.
Okay, thank you, sir.
313-826-8923. Can you state your name for me, please?
Frederick Green.
What Green?
Frederick Green.
Cedric Green. Good morning to you.
Yes, sir.
Is that with no E or an E?
No E.
What's the middle name, please?
Pierre.
Who?
Pierre.
I can't hear you.
Pierre. P-I-E-R-R-E.
Is that C-E-D-R-I-C? Green?
No. P-I-E-R-R-E.
Oh, Pierre Green. Sorry about
Yes,
that.
sir. That's okay.
And Pierre Green, I still don't see anything. P-I-E-R-R-E Green. What's the middle name again?
My middle name is Pierre. My first name is Frederick.
Frederick?
Yes, Frederick. F-R-E-D-E-R-I-C-K.
That's what I was messing up. All right. I have City of Detroit versus Frederick Pierre Green, SP 1343183, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1343171, SP 1343190, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please. Can I get a lawyer?
Excuse me, sir?
Oh, I guess all the lawyers are. Ms. Harris, are you there? I'm waiting on a lawyer. Good morning, Ms. Snyder. You have a lot of
Good morning, Your
officers
Honor.
in the breakout. You have a lot of officers in the breakout room. I'm going to put you in a breakout room. And then they have, there's probably still more to come. They got another 6 minutes. There's Corporal Bennett right there.
I'll mark him down right now.
And then Whitehead came in, but he's in class for Golson.
He called me too.
Range class, sorry.
Perfect.
So Bennett is here. So you have a handful of officers that are here.
Perfect, thank you.
Okay. All right. Is Ms. Harris here?
She is.
All right. An appearance for the record for Mr. Frederick Pierre Green. Please.
Sherika Harris on behalf of Mr. Green. Please state your name, sir.
Pierre Green.
All right. Today is the date and time set for a show cause. Go ahead, Counselor.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute, Your Honor.
You are not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. He's dealing with a driver's license revoked. One of the allegations: no insurance, unregistered, untitled, plates, missing defective muffler. Yeah, this is the first time seeing that. And a improper equipment. I know the part of the offer is going to include a failure to display in this one. So why don't you speak with him and discuss the situation and then find out what you want, how he wants to proceed. All right.
Okay. Can you make me some tea?
He's in the room. All right. Counselor, Carpo.
Good morning. Good morning, Your Honor. It's Crapo, sorry.
Sorry. Who do you have?
I'm standing in for Attorney Muhammad Nasser on Garrett. I think it's Akeisha Garrett.
Keisha Garrett. All right. Is Garrett here?
I'm not sure. I don't know if she was put into a breakout room.
No, she doesn't. It doesn't appear that she's in the room either.
Okay, I will stay logged on and get into contact with her.
All right, see if you can contact her. I can bring these other people. Just try to contact her and see if she can, if she's under one of these other names.
Absolutely. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, very well.
Morning, Judge Perkins.
Morning, Corporal McCree, how's it going?
Pretty good, sir. I have 4 courtrooms this morning, and I'm just checking in. I'm gonna have to leave and go check into the other 2, okay?
I already have you checked in, so we'll be waiting on you.
Okay. All right, sir.
See you soon.
And Judge,
I'll be back.
the jury trial is tomorrow. I'm sorry, it's up for Lemons tomorrow. I'm apologizing on that.
Who's that for? Lemon?
Lemons. I think it's Chester Lemon.
Let's bring him in.
I think it's up tomorrow.
Yeah, but somebody says it's gonna be, it's not gonna go.
It was not jury summons. It's not rescheduled.
There was no jury summons?
Somebody emailed me and he said I have to reschedule. So.
All right, because of no one's fault except maybe the courthouses, there was no jury summons for this. You can go, Ms. Corporal McCree. I got you checked in, or unless you got other ways to sign on.
Well, I'll tell
Harrison Lemon the third. Good morning to you, sir. I think he represents himself. Harrison Lemon the third. Can you unmute yourself, please?
I believe he's sovereign.
I think so too. Harrison Lemon the third. And good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harrison Lamont Bay here on behalf of Harrison Lamont III.
Okay. All right. So let's call the case. We had an issue with summons and a jury. Where's the trooper?
You know what, Judge, unfortunately, I told him it was up tomorrow. I don't know what I was thinking. I said, we have a jury trial Friday.
It was up tomorrow.
Oh.
But this was the final pretrial to see if it was going to work itself out, but it's not, I'm sure.
Oh, because he just called me and asked me if he needed to appear, and I said, no, I can call him right back if you.
He's in here.
Well, just which guy is here? Okay.
Let's call the case. Let's put
Thank
this
you,
all
Judge.
on the record.
I'm sorry, I'm
The city of Detroit versus, strike that, this is the state of Michigan versus Harrison Lemon Bay the third. Case number SX 4195968, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Paula Cole on behalf of the people.
All right, Trooper Shields, can you put your appearance on the record for me, please?
It's Trooper Butchkaya who's on Lemons, and he's the one who called me, and I told him he didn't have to zoom in because it's up
okay,
tomorrow.
very well. Okay, very well. Mr. Harrison Lemon Bay the third, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, Your Honor. Harrison Lamont Bay, spelled all lowercase, HARRISON space LE space MON space BEY. That is Harrison Lamont Bay. I am the surety on behalf of the principal debtor, Harrison Lamont III, spelled with all capital letters. For the record, Your Honor, I'm not familiar with the Harrison Lamont Bay III.
It sounds like you're very familiar with them. You spelled it out. You said I'm Harrison Lamont Bay the third, or Harrison Lamont Bay on behalf of that and the surety of that. I mean, you sound like you're very familiar with them.
Your Honor.
Sound like, and maybe I would guess that your mom probably named you Harrison Lamont Bay when you were born.
Your Honor, the name Harrison Lamont Bay III is a name that I am completely unfamiliar with. If this matter today is related to a name that is Harrison Lamont Bay III, I'm not authorized to speak on that name. I'm not trying to bring any type of controversy to the court or anything like that. I'm just simply here to be able to settle this matter and settle the charges and bring this matter to the close. That's it.
All right. Well, we can bring the matter to a close by taking an offer. We can give you an offer, Ms. APA Cole. You want to give Mr. I don't know how you want to be referred to, but Mr. Harrison Lamont Bay III an offer. You want to take that offer, we can satisfy it like that, or we can satisfy it like we had set for a jury trial. And the note that we received this morning was that from nobody's fault here, the court did not summons a jury for some reason or another. That's why we're not going to have that trial tomorrow. So we can schedule it for another jury trial if that's what you want, Mr. Without knowing how you want to be referred to, Harrison Lamont Bay III.
Your Honor, again, just to be clear, Harrison Lamont Bay, here on behalf of the principal debtor, Harrison Lamont III.
Okay, so Harrison Lamont Bay, what would you like to do?
Your Honor, I'd give the court notice. I'd really, I'm just looking for a plea of release today. Will you grant a plea of release?
No, I'll deny that. Okay. So how else you want to proceed? I gave you the two options: taking a plea or going to jury trial.
Do you disclaim the trust?
I don't know what that is.
My name is granted to the court for future return with my interest. I gave the court notice, and I'm here again simply just to be able to settle these charges and bring this matter to a close.
Okay. And I gave you the two ways you.
Pardon, sir. I'm not looking to overspeak you either. So.
No, I'm sorry. I gave you the two ways that you can settle it. You can settle it by taking a plea, or you can settle it by going to jury trial. I'm assuming that you want another jury trial because you said that the first time. But you got the option of Ms. APA Cole giving you an offer of taking a plea.
Just for the record, Your Honor, this is Paula Cole on behalf of the people. It's my understanding it's just two charges today: no operator's license and no insurance. And there was a violation of basic speed law, but that was an informal hearing. I just want to make sure I have the charges correct so that Mr. Bay is aware. And certainly I would be willing to work out an offer with him if he is interested.
Yeah, 16 to 20 in a construction zone.
Is that an informal hearing, or is that up today as well with the other two?
Well, if it's in default, I don't see any reason to set it aside because it's just you know, when we're you know, it just befuddles me how the sovereign people come in and they say that the court has no jurisdiction over them. And I guess you can make that argument, but the simple thing I ask in these cases is how, if the speed limit is 25 miles per hour, can you just go 50 and nobody can say anything to you and nobody can stop you and nobody can pull you over? If you run over a child, nobody can do anything to you because you're sovereign? I don't know. I don't understand that.
Your Honor, I keep hearing well, two things. One, I heard pardon me again, I did not I missed the name, or I don't want to mispronounce the name of
APA Cole.
ADA Cole. I heard her make mention of an insurance matter. This is the first that I've heard of
No, it's not insurance. I think she misspoke on the insurance. It is a no ops, no operator's license, so no driver's license. It is a speeding ticket, 16 to 20 over in a construction zone. It says you were doing, the allegation says that you were doing 55 in a 35-mile-an-hour zone. And then it's no plate, no expired plate.
Oh, I apologize. I apologize.
So that's corrected is corrected. All right, go ahead.
For the record, I did not violate the sole intent and spirit of the law. Nobody was injured and no property was damaged, Your Honor.
I understand that, but it was, they didn't say any property was damaged. They didn't say that that was the allegation. They said the allegation was that you were speeding 16 to 25 in a 16 to 20 in a construction zone, and they have you. It seems like they used the device to track your speed 55 to 35 and a 35. So it is laser. It's laser. So it's one thing if you suggest that that wasn't me, they got the wrong car, or I wasn't there. It's other thing to suggest that the device is miscalculated and it wasn't working properly. I don't know what else is other defense that you could raise, but those are just two off the top of my head. And then, but other than that, I mean, other than outside of any other defense, do you say that you could just go 55 to 35 mile an hour zone?
Your Honor, again, my name is granted to the court for future return with my interest. Now, I hear you make mention of sovereign. I've heard you make mention of that term. Sovereign.
I mean, you may not be claiming sovereign. I don't know. That's just what I hear most of the time when I hear these arguments.
Your Honor, I'm a friend of the United States, not neutral, not anti-government. I physically reside, not statutorily, in the Union State in a non-military occupied area without the territorial jurisdiction and without the District of Columbia. I don't have a personal military. So I depend on the United States for protection and security found in Article 4, Section 4, making me subject to those protections. I spend a lot of time learning on how to comply with the law of both my creator and my government, not defiling and opposing those laws.
So you depend on, let me stop you right there. You depend on the government for protection, right? Did you just say that?
That is correct. I did just say
okay, that. So you depend on the government for protection. So the government is saying they're protecting other people because Mr. Golson depends on the government for protection. APA Cole depends on the government for protection. Attorney Harris depends on the government for protection. They want to be safe and they want their kids and their families to be safe. So when they cross the street, people are abiding by the speed limits and the laws of the government. And I'm not suggesting that these allegations are true, but let's just say for the sake of this argument right here that they are true, that you were born 55 and a 35, right? How are you able to do that and not have and suffer any repercussions and nobody else can?
Your Honor, I can't speak to that fact.
Okay.
Again,
so what do you want to do?
I am simply here because I am looking to settle this matter as easily and as amicably as possible. There was a charge that was brought against a name that is in trust, and these proceedings are damaging rights to possession, title, and interest in a private trust that only inherent equity has the sole exclusive jurisdiction to recognize. It's not so. If this is not a special court equity and it does not have jurisdiction over non-statutory trust here today, and I know the parties of the trust and none of the parties of the trust are here today. That's why I came in today looking for a plea of release and to settle this matter in good faith.
Hey, look, hey, I'll tell you what. I might not be the sharpest knife in the drawer, and I'm probably That went way over me right there, Mr. Bay. And let me ask you this, you submitted this as an exhibit, sir? Did you submit these as exhibits? Is this your, this license plate picture here?
I can't see what that.
This is, it's labeled Exhibit C, page 1 of 1. It's got a Nissan car with the US dot 3940755 on there. Foreign, national, non-commercial, the Moorish Empire. Is that your plate?
Your Honor, that is the plate that is attached to the conveyance. Yes.
Okay, that's your plate, right?
Yes, that is.
Okay, where did you get this? Where did you get this plate from?
Your Honor, the car has attached to it a Department of Travel number.
I asked you, where did you get this plate from, sir? I didn't ask you about the car. Where did you get the plate from?
That's a private matter, Your Honor.
You submitted it as an exhibit.
I did submit the plate as an exhibit, Your Honor. I absolutely submitted that plate as an exhibit because it does speak to the fact that there was.
Okay, so on your exhibit, I'm going to find you. I'm going to find you responsible for the registered plate. I'm going to fine you $145 for that. So that matter's over with. Now we're dealing with the no ops and the speeding ticket. Now, I'm going to give you an opportunity to set a jury trial, or I'm going to give you an opportunity to take a plea on those two other matters.
Your Honor, so what you're saying is that there are now specific charges attached to each of the claims that were brought against the name Harrison Lamont III. Is that correct?
Yes, that's all I understand.
So upon tendering payment, I've given the court notice of subrogation and substitution. So upon tendering payment, those rights will be honored, correct?
I don't know.
Those rights be honored?
Upon tendering payment for the $145, then that'll cancel out the no registration. Upon tendering payment of $170, that'll cancel out the speeding ticket. And the other matter will have to be adjudicated. Because the one misdemeanor will have to be adjudicated, and the 2 civil infractions you can just pay and then close them out like that. And I'm gonna find you responsible based on your exhibit for the expired plate.
Your Honor, I did not see an expired plate. Your Honor, I was issued a ticket for an expired plate with the plate number EJL. The name was issued a ticket for the expired plate number EJL 7110. Is that correct?
I guess so. Go ahead, Counsel. I don't think he wants any representation.
I'm sure that he probably doesn't, but you're suggesting that he would have to pay a speeding ticket, and it sounds like that would be points. I don't want points associated with that. That would be bad.
He doesn't want. Do you want Ms. Harris to represent you, Mr. Bay?
Your Honor, I'm not looking for any representation.
Mr. Bay, how about this? Can we have a discussion in the breakout room? I don't have to represent you, but I just want to give you a little bit of assistance. Can I give you some assistance? Are you okay with that?
And Attorney Harris, you know that is in default, the speeding violation. And I would object to setting it aside at this point.
It's on the docket for today.
Your Honor, I hate to insert myself into this case. It is not my business. But if this person in front of us is not Harrison Lamont III, we just need to capious Mr. Harrison and move on. This gentleman is not an attorney, unless I'm sadly mistaken. He cannot represent anyone, including a name he's now made up for himself. He can only represent himself.
Put your appearance on the record, Counselor.
Alexis Schneider for the people, P80322.
Thank you.
All right. That sounds like a fair motion.
And that's viable, but we're also getting into a dangerous territory of unauthorized practice of law. And I don't want him to pick up charges for that or any penalty for that. Mr. Bay, can I talk to you in a breakout room, please?
I'm willing to
Mr.
have.
Bay?
a conversation.
All right, very good. That's very good. I'm gonna put you in a breakout private room with Miss Harris. All right, now we got to move on.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right.
Thank you, Attorney Schneider, for your help.
My pleasure.
Your Honor,
All right.
I hate to interrupt you. I have 3 other courtrooms that are emailing me, and I was just trying to see.
Just go ahead, Miss Cole. This is not gonna, that's the little entertainment for the day, you know. So
I just was trying to find out. I have a trooper here, Lindsay, Chayton Lindsay, and I was hoping I could speak to a house counsel about it before I leave, because the trooper.
Lindsay?
Yeah, I just wanted to see if he's checked in, Chayton Lindsay. And it's
All right,
ticket. It ends in 622.
Yes, he's here. He's here. I'm gonna bring them all in. They should have all watched the show. But all right, let's get Mr. Golson. It's time. The officers are. Let's get an offer for Mr. Golson, and then let's keep on moving. So that's enough for today.
I put an offer in the chat for Mr. Golson, Your Honor. The officer confirmed that he has his license, so the offer is just 1 count of improper plate, dismiss everything else.
Oh, Mr. Golson. All right, let's call that case into the record then. City of Detroit.
Hello?
Hello, hold on a second, sir. City of Detroit versus Colin Gabriel Golson, case number U67969-210. That case has already been pled to. So that was pled to on 6/17. So you owe $240 for that. You can tell Officer Whitehead that that case has already been disposed of. Case number SP1 056947, counts 1, 2, and 3. Case number SP 105 70121. Case numbers SP 135 69083. Case number SP 135 69111. Case number SP 1412260, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1412267, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 856555, counts 1, 2, and 3.
Endless possibilities.
Somebody please turn their television off, please.
Yeah, it's fine.
Case number State of Michigan versus Colin Gabriel Golson. Case number SX283-16872. 18-476994, counts 1, 2, and 3. 19-70-32551. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Boffman on behalf of the defendant, Mr. Golson. Please say your full name for the record.
Colin Gabriel Golson.
So, Your Honor, these matters are set for trial. There is a pretrial recommendation for a settlement of this cases that the defendant would plead guilty to, I thought it was 1 improper plate.
Yes.
Okay, and then the balance of the cases would be dismissed. I'd stipulate, excuse me, to probable cause for that recommendation, and thank you for it, prosecutor.
I would say Mr. Golson hit the jackpot today.
Jackpot.
You feel lucky today, Mr. Golson?
I mean, since I appeared before you, last time I was in front of you, I got my license, I got, insurance, I got, registration, I got it all legit now, so, yeah, I would say so.
I would say so too.
That's what you told me I had to do. I did.
All right, and you're being handsomely rewarded for it. Who is here on behalf of Mr. Golson? We'll mark Officer Whitehead here. He appeared. And I mentioned that his case was going to be dismissed, but it's not because Mr. Golson already pled to that, so you owe $240 for that. We'll amend that to disorderly conduct if you pay that $240. Then Robbins did not show. Walsh did not show. We have Sanchez that showed. Cole did not show. Schultz did not show. Williams did not show, I don't believe. So.
I have Williams marked as present on mine, Your Honor.
Oh, do you? Very well. Oh, he's there. Trying to bring him out the breakout room. All right. You want to take the deal, sir? One count of improper plate. We dismiss the other matters. $240 fine. I'll dismiss that upon payment.
I just got one quick question. Can I already have a payment with the court. Can I add that to that, or do I have to pay the $240?
Yeah, you're probably gonna have to come down and make another, you're gonna probably have to come down. Officer Williams, good morning to you. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Good morning, Your Honor. Officer Williams.
Detroit Police, what badge number?
Detroit Police Officer badge 3410.
Very well. Good morning to you. So I don't know if you'll recollect this back in the day, this unregistered untitled from 2018. We can make a case for that, but we can find other ones. We'll just do the improper plate, SP 1056947. All right, we got a resolution of this. You're going to take the deal, Mr. Golson?
If that's my best option, yes, sir.
Join the breakout where we can talk to Mr. Bachman about it, all right? Read him his advice and rights if he wants to take the deal.
I will.
All right. We'll pass that matter. What about Alfonso Green? Is Alfonso Green here?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm here.
All right, good morning to you, sir.
Good morning.
Do you have a middle name, sir?
Deontay.
You have a valid driver's license, Mr. Green?
No, I just got back in town today, sir.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Alfonso Deontay Green, case number SP 106-04041. We don't have an attorney. State your name for the record, Mr. Green.
Alfonso Deontay Green.
All right. Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. What's it going to take for you to get a valid license?
A little bit more time, but I can pay whatever I need to pay today.
You don't need to pay anything. If you get a license, we'll dismiss this case. If you don't get a license, then you'll have to settle it up or go to trial.
Okay.
All right. So you don't have any tickets in any other jurisdictions?
No.
All right. I'm going to give you a pretrial date for 7/17/2023. Seems like you're eligible for a license. This ticket shouldn't affect you getting a license, all right?
Okay.
All right, go to the Secretary of State as soon as you can, get a valid driver's license and come on back on July 17th, 2023, all right? 8:30 a.m.
Okay.
All right, very well. What about, did you ever find Garrett, Aikisha Garrett? There she is, she's there. It's the City of Detroit versus Aikisha Garrett, case number SD 141-62281. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Caitlin Crapo, P86272, standing in for Attorney Mohammed Nasser for Ms. Garrett this morning. Ms. Garrett, please state your name for the record.
Aikisha Garrett.
Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. Officer's going to be pleading as charged. Take a gun safety course, 12-month delay, and $240 fine will dismiss it. A delayed sentence will dismiss it in 12 months if she doesn't get in any more firearms issues.
Your Honor, if we may just set.
She has an absolute right to a trial. Go ahead, counsel. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I apologize for interrupting. I was going to say, I'm not the attorney of record. I'm going to pass this offer along to Mr. Mohammed Nasser. If we could set this for a bench trial so he could confer with Ms. Garrett and see if this offer is something that she would like to take.
Very well. Trial date's going to be August the 8th, 2023 at 9 a.m. All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. If nothing further, you have a very good day. Good luck to you both.
Nothing further. Have a wonderful afternoon.
All right. You too.
Ms. Garrett, you may have.
All right, let's go ahead. What happened to Mrs. Lewis? Miss Lewis, what, well, now.
I accidentally hung up out of the break room and it kicked me out completely. So I had to get back in.
All right, let's go back on the record with Miss Tierra Lewis. You got an opportunity to speak with the lawyer?
I did, yes.
Do you still want to contest the matter or what do you want to do?
So I'm going to take the class that he said. I'll send you proof of my insurance through the email and then we'll just take it from there.
All right, let's set a trial date in the matter. August the 8th, 2023 at 9 a.m., okay? You got the information to the trial. You got the information to the Better Drivers course, correct?
I needed to write that down. I think he said it was www.betterdriverswithaz.com.
Yes, yes. And then you have my email address.
I do, yes.
All right, send me that ahead of trial and we'll get the matter, we'll find some kind of resolution on the 8th, okay?
Okay, thank you. And you said that's August 8th?
August 8th, 2020.
Is it in person or is it on Zoom?
It's like Burger King, ma'am. You have it your way.
Okay, thank you.
All right, have a very good day. Good luck to you.
Thank you, as well. Bye.
This is the City of Detroit versus Gijek Lumjai. Case number SP 1432202, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Jeffrey Goldman appearing on behalf of Mr. Lumai.
Lumai.
Yes. I did meet with the city attorney. I was in the breakout room with her. When I went to leave the breakout room, it kicked me out of the entire Zoom. So I just re-signed back in, but I did resolve it with her. She said she was going to come back in the courtroom unless she put something, gave Your Honor.
The offer, and you're an officer of the court, you know, yeah. I'm sure you can tell us, but she gave the officer of blocking traffic $175.
That is my understanding, Your Honor. And I do have the authority to enter into that plea on behalf of Mr. Lumai.
All right, so we'll make a motion. That sounds like you're making a motion to waive his presence, correct?
Yes, please.
I'll grant that motion. And will you stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for the responsible plea?
I will do that. So.
All right. $175 amending count of blocking traffic will dismiss count 1. When can he pay? I'll just give him 2 weeks.
2 weeks, it'd be more than enough time. I will let him know right now that he needs to either pay in. Does the court prefer whether he pays in person or online?
No, the court just wants the money, I'm sure. All right.
I will let him know. Thank you so much.
All right, if there's nothing further, 6:15 is the pay by date. Nothing further. Have a very good day. Best of luck to you and the client.
Thank you, Judge. Have a nice day.
You too. All right, that brings me down to actually Richardson. Is there a Richardson in here? Okay, let's go back on the record with I just don't mean that any disrespect, but I just don't know how to address you. But I'll say Mr. Harrison Lamont Bay III. All right.
Go ahead, sir. So his name is, what is your name, sir?
Your Honor, my name is Harrison Lamont III. I prefer for it to be spelled capital H, lowercase a, R, R, I-S-O-N, and then Lamont to be spelled capital L, lowercase e, space, capital M, lowercase o-n, and that is the third.
Very well. Mr. Lamont III, how do you want to proceed on the speeding ticket and on the no ops ticket?
Your Honor, I'm looking to settle all of these charges today. I do not want to go to trial. I'm not, again, I've said this several times. I'm not looking to create any controversy. I'm just looking to settle this matter as quickly and as amicably as possible and good.
All right, I don't think that you're willing, I don't say that you're you don't want to be amicable about it. I mean, that you're any way disrespectful. You haven't been ever disrespectful. You were in your last time and very respectful. So you just have to either take the offer and plead to it. But the problem is it doesn't seem like you're gonna want to plead to it and make an actual basis about it.
What is the offer, Your Honor?
Let's get APA Cole back in here and see what she's gonna offer you. All right, let's pass it until she gets back. I just sent her a note to come on back in here. All right, let's pass that. Let's move on to, as soon as we get her back in here, we'll get you out of here, Mr. Lamont. Let's move on to Richardson. I called, not here. The 826-8923. I don't see. That gets me down to Jalen. Jalen, can you unmute yourself, turn your camera on, and state your full name, please?
Jalen George.
Jalen Jordan?
George.
Jalen George.
Yeah.
Okay, Jalen Kyrie George, correct?
Yeah.
City of Detroit versus Jalen Kyrie George, case number SP1434344, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance to the record, please.
Sherika Harris, on behalf of Jalen George, please state your name for the record.
Pardon me?
Yes, state your name, sir.
Oh, Jalen George.
Today is the date and time set for a pretrial in the matter, Mr. George. Do you have valid driver's license and insurance, sir?
No.
Did I give you an opportunity to get valid driver's license?
Yeah.
What's going on, sir?
Situation. sticky situation at the house going on.
What situation?
No ride. And I got fired.
No ride. It's not a. You live on Corville, right? Do you still stay on Corville?
Corville, yeah.
That's but you're a little ways up from you're about down across the freeway.
No.
You're south 94.
I think I don't know. Yeah, I don't know for real.
You don't know where you are. You stay between Warren and Chandler Park Drive.
What you say?
Stay between Warren and Chandler Park Drive.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You know the Secretary of State is up there on Mack and Alta Road.
No.
You can walk there, can't you?
I don't know. I never knew it was on right there.
I don't know. What's your client want to do, Miss? It doesn't seem like he's taking this stuff seriously.
I'm gonna pay it.
How you gonna pay it? You don't have a job.
I got money saved.
So wait, you don't want to just go get the license? You don't want to go get the license if you have money saved versus paying it? Okay. Could we have a breakout room, Your Honor?
Yeah.
Please and thank you.
Join the room, please. All right, let's go back on the record with Frederick Green. Mr. Green, I've given you an opportunity to speak with counsel in the breakout room. Counselor, what's your client want to do? Did you speak to, you spoke to Ms. Harris, Mr. Green?
Yes, I have, sir.
All right, wait till she comes back out and I'll get you out of here. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Golson. Mr. Golson, I've given you an opportunity to speak with counsel in the breakout room. What's your client want to do?
Judge, the defendant's been advised. We have reviewed together his rights. He understands that he has a right to a trial today. He's going to waive that as well as those rights attendant to trial that we discussed. He understands that he is pleading guilty pursuant to the recommendation that if he admits responsibility or guilt to the improper plate charge, the balance of the cases will be dismissed here. I am going to, on his behalf, stipulate to probable cause as to those matters being dismissed, and for the purpose of completion of these matters, motion that those matters for which no officer appeared be dismissed for that reason, no complaining witness.
That's what you want to do, Mr. Golson?
Yes, sir.
Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, you can put your hand down, sir. Sir, do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, sir.
You understand you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, sir.
You understand by taking this offer, you're going to give up that trial right?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, sir.
I'm sorry. Your Mr. Boffman went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes, sir.
You understood those rights?
Yes, sir.
You have any questions about those rights?
No.
You understand by taking this deal, you're going to give up all those rights, including that right to trial?
Yes, sir.
Now, has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, sir.
All right, let me draw your attention back to January the 16th, 2020, around 2:54 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Connor and Longview Street, sir. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes.
I chose that one other than Mr. Williams because Mr. Williams was so far long ago. I figured he would recollect that better, even though Officer Robbins did not show. Does it matter to you, Officer Williams?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. So, and I'll just dismiss yours per the plea. And I already have you marked this here. On that date and time, sir, were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes.
Did that officer ask you to produce valid, did you have the proper plates on that vehicle at that date and time?
No, sir.
And what was wrong with those plates?
They were expired.
Expired. Very well. I'm going to find your client guilty of the amended, as charged to the improper plate. I'm going to fine him $240 for that. I'll dismiss that upon payment. That is not abstract to the Secretary of State, therefore it doesn't carry any points. And we'll dismiss the other matter, and we'll dismiss, and based on that stipulation, we'll dismiss the other matters either for no officer or per the plea. And I'll mark those down on the file. We'll set a review. When can you pay this, sir? You said you're going to enter into a payment plan?
Well, I was asking, could I already have a payment plan? But if I can't add it to that, could I have request some time to pay?
I'm gonna give you some time to pay. I think that payment plan is gonna substantially change now because a lot of these matters are gonna be gone away. So, but yeah, how long will it take you to pay this off?
Could I ask for 60 days?
Why 60 days? Why so long? Are you working?
Because yes, I'm working, but I just want to make sure that the payment plan that I'm already entered in, that I can still keep up with those payments.
I understand that. Like I said, that payment plan is going to substantially change now. I'm going to give you 30 days. Come back in 30 days on July the 3rd, okay, right before the holiday. You can give up some of that holiday money at 8/25. I'd rather see this go away quicker than later, right? And like I say, that payment plan is going to substantially change now. I'll put that stuff in there. You can go online later on today, probably tomorrow after this gets to make these entries and see an adjusted amount, right?
Okay, thank you, sir.
All right, there's nothing further, sir. Have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
You do the same.
Your Honor.
We're gonna wait to get the officer because I'm in the.
Okay, let's go back on the record. What about Mr. Frederick Green? Are you prepared to work with that now, Ms. Harris? You're free to leave.
Mr. Green is requesting a trial date, but I was supposed to be in a breakout room with Mr. George, but I think we're in separate breakout rooms.
Okay. All right. Mr. Green, so that's what I wanted to know. Mr. Green is requesting the trial date. All right. So let's go back. I'll put him in 4. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Frederick Pierre Green. Mr. Green, is that correct? You want a trial date?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm going to give you a trial date for August the 8th at August the 8th at 9 a.m. All right?
Yes, sir.
All right, there's nothing further, sir. Have a very good day. Good luck to you.
You say August 8th at what time again, sir?
At 9 a.m.
Thank you.
Have a great day, sir.
You too. Have a blessed day.
Thank you.
Judge Curtis Law is in person for trial. He's in the hallway.
All right, very well. All right, George is gone. What about Mignon Lewis? Is he here? What about Don's iPhone? Don's iPhone? Can you unmute yourself, Don's iPhone? He's there, standing up. All right, let's move down to, she's gone, Richardson. That gets me to Daniel Gladney. Is he gone as well? He's gone. That gets me to Gibson. Shakayla Gibson.
I'm here.
Did I get the pronunciation of your name right now?
Say it one more time, sir.
Shakayla Unique Gibson.
Yes.
All right, good morning to you. This is the city of Detroit versus Shakayla Unique Gibson, case number SP 1255092, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 1290602, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Baughman on behalf of the defendant. Ms. Gibson, please state your full name for the record. Thank you. This is a show cause. The defendant inadvertently missed the last action date, but she appears now by way of Zoom, Your Honor. So for an arraignment, would you please accept a not guilty plea from the defendant? She'll waive any more formal reading of the information and complaint.
Absolutely. I'll enter a not guilty plea on her behalf. I'll give her a $0 bond. She has all document tickets here. No registration, no insurance. I definitely feel her pain. It seems like the tickets are cumulative too. They wrote improper plates, which if she doesn't have proper registration, then they would probably automatically be improper plates unless they're saying that she added a plate on there that did not go to the car. Plate registered to a Chevy in her name. No insurance had out for title plate. Ma'am, do you have proper insurance and registration at this time?
I don't have that car anymore. I don't have a car at all.
She's only, what are you, 20 years old, ma'am?
Yeah, I'm only 19. I'm 20 this year.
You're only 19?
Yes.
And you have a young child, ma'am?
Yeah, too.
He's 2. Okay, so what are we gonna do, Miss Schneider? It's one of those situations she brought some documentation in of her dismissal. She's doesn't have a vehicle. Are you behind the wheel of a car now, ma'am?
No, I'm not driving. No, it's not my car.
She doesn't come into court driving. What are we gonna do?
If she, Alexa Schneider for the people, P80322, would she be able to provide proof of selling the car?
I jumped it. Right after that, I could try to find some type of proof of it, but I haven't had that car in since 2 years ago or a year ago.
I would ask if we could set it over for another date, Your Honor, see if she'd be able to get some documentation of getting rid of the car.
Let's try to do that, ma'am, all right? Because I would rather you be able to spend this money on your little baby instead of these document tickets. Find proof of junking car, all right?
Okay.
Come back on 7/17, July 17th, all right?
Okay.
And let us know what you come up with, okay?
All right, thank you.
Have a great day, ma'am. Good luck to you. All right, let's move on. There was an iPhone, Don's iPhone. Don finally unmuted himself. Take your hat off, Don, please, and Mr. Lindsay, please. Mr. Don, what is your full name, please?
Don Francisco Lopez.
Mr. Lopez, Don Francisco.
I'm sorry, Judge. I was at a job interview, and that's why I'm muted.
I didn't ask for an apology. We'll wait on you, sir. We got you. How did you get the job?
It was a forklift job that they told me to they're gonna call me within the next week because the shift that they had, it was full and they get openings. So I do have the job, but I'm just waiting on the shift to open up for me.
All right, I used to drive a forklift, so I was pretty good too, if I can say so myself.
This was a stand up.
Don Francisco Evan.
Ivanzo.
Right?
Ivanzo.
Ivanzo, okay, very well. It says you can't drive a legal car, though. You're behind the wheel of a car, sir?
I'm in the passenger's back seat, not behind the wheel.
Ah, there we go. City of Detroit versus Don Francisco Ivanzo Lopez. Case numbers. SP 133-02941, SP 133-1061, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 141-2781, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 14533-601, SP 14535-741, SP 1455641. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Bachman on behalf of the defendant. Mr. Lopez, would you please announce your full name to the court?
Don Francisco Ivanzo Lopez.
Your Honor, for arraignment purposes, please waive any formal, the court will ask the court to waive any formal reading the information or complaint and stand mute.
All right. I can't give your client any legal advice, so they'll just give you some practical advice. Don't let them see this driving record, Mr. Don Lopez.
Understood.
That might change things. All right. I'll enter a not guilty plea on his behalf. I'll recall all warrants. I'll give him a $0 bond. How do you want to go about this?
I would ask for an opportunity to speak to the defendant, Your Honor, but my inkling is that he should set these matters for pretrial, but I want to get some pull up the record.
Join the breakout room with Mr. Hoffman. He's a very good lawyer.
Okay.
So have a conversation with Mike.
Okay.
Very well. That's Don.
Your Honor, I'm not sure if Jalen George came out of the breakout room. Oh, he's out of the breakout room.
He's out of the breakout room. You never got a chance to speak to him?
I did speak to him, Your Honor.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Jalen Kyrie George. Mr. George, I've given you an opportunity to speak with counsel in the breakout room. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, we are respectfully asking if the court will indulge and allow a period of 30 to 45 days, if longer, if the court will allow, for Mr. George to go and take his written test and possibly obtain his driver's license. I know he has a lot of things going on in his personal life right now, so that is why we're asking for an extended amount of time. Please and thank you.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. George?
Yeah.
You're not going to be spinning our wheels. You're not going to be spinning our wheels, are you, Mr. George? Are you going to take the time out and do this stuff that you need to do?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
He doesn't know the word yes. He just knows yeah. All right. I'm going to give him 60 days. Hopefully he can get it together. And hopefully whatever's going on in your private life, sir, you that'll work out as well. I'm sure it will. But we'll be praying that works out for you. All right.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Come back on August the 1st, 2023 with a valid driver's license. Let's start there. Okay.
August 1st. Same time? 8 o'clock?
Same time, 8:30.
Okay.
All right. If there's nothing further, sir, we wish you the best of luck, and we'll see you back August 1st, hopefully with a valid license. All right.
Okay.
All right. Have a great day.
You too.
All right. Now, I still don't have this APA colon here. Let's see. All right, she responded. I guess she's still in another hearing. So I'm going to get you out of here as soon as I can, Mr. Lamont Bay III. All right. All right. Let's move on to Liddell. Can you unmute yourself, please?
I'm here, Your Honor.
Give me your full name, sir, please.
Liddell O'Brien.
O'Brien. Okay, very well. So we have O'Brien. We have Officer Ayala here as well. Let's call the case. Or the case is. Hoyt was here. He's in the breakout room. Ayala was here. So he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 matters we're discussing today. Is there an offer for Mr. O'Brien?
I put one in the chat earlier, Your Honor.
Let's see. 1 count, FTD. 1 count, improper plate. Limited access. So the FTD is a 0-point offense. It will abstract. It's really considered a moving violation. Improper plate, that's going to be a $240 fine. The improper plate is a misdemeanor, $240 fine, but it will not abstract, and I'll dismiss that upon payment. So you got $240 plus $240. Limited access 1 to 5 is a moving violation. It doesn't carry any points, but do you have a valid license, Mr. O'Brien?
You said, do I?
Yes.
No, Your Honor.
Okay, so when you couple those 2 moving violations together, you will not be eligible for a license for at least a year. All right, so who's going to represent Mr. O'Brien on this?
I think it's me, Your Honor.
Very well. I would like you to speak to him, and he can have a private conversation with Ms. Harris and see if what she can work out on your behalf, sir.
Okay.
Gates is going to be next, and Gates is set for trial as well. Officer Johnson was here as well. He's in the room. And there was an offer for Gates. I'm going to present that offer to you, sir. I'm going to give you an opportunity as well to speak with counsel as it relates to the offer. And then you let us know what you want to do, okay?
Yes.
All right, same thing, FTD and improper plate. No, that's not you.
No.
Improper plate, dismiss the balance. So in your situation, sir, you have Mr. Boffman here now that can hear our conversation. And I'll put you in a breakout room with Mr. Boffman. But he's Mr. Andre Gates, lead to an improper plate, $240 fine, dismiss the balance. We do have Officer Johnson here. That's not going to abstract to the Secretary of State, therefore will not carry any points. And I'll dismiss the misdemeanor upon payment of $240. And officers here. So I'm going to put Mr. Gates in the breakout room. Wait on Mr. Boffman to come in there, Mr. Gates, please.
Yes, sir.
All right, that's breakout room 3.
Right.
I'll just switch yours. Okay, now, where are we with Mr.
We're ready for the arraignment on Mr. Lopez, Your Honor.
On Mr. Lopez?
Yes.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Don Francisco Ivanzo Lopez. Mr. Lopez, I'll give you an opportunity to speak with counsel in the breakout room. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Thank you, Your Honor, for the opportunity. After speaking with the defendant and looking up the record, I believe that he will be able to return at the next action date in compliance. He's been advised and instructed. And so my understanding is he's going to be right on that. He's going to the Secretary of State today. Would you please and thank you accept not guilty for arraignment? We waived a formal reading already, I believe, and set the matter for your next best pretrial date.
You know I will.
Thank you.
I'm gonna offer, he's got 3 moving violations here. It doesn't have but 1 failure to stop in 2 unsafe manner. No. 2 moving violations, let me correct that. Unsafe manner or failure to stop. I'm gonna offer him opportunity to, good morning to you. I'm gonna offer him opportunity to take the better driver's course. That's up to him if he wants to do it or not. I'll put it in the chat.
So, Mr. Lopez, basically, if you attend a online driving course, it is at a cost of less than $50, and you will get a certificate. And if you bring back that certificate to your next action date, it will help to mitigate those moving violations that the judge is discussing will be up on your next court date. Do you see chat?
I absolutely will.
All right, perfect.
All right, so, and I know Miss Schneider loves to hear that. That's music to her ears. Now, Mr. Do you have the next court date? I put the information in the chat. So before you leave, please take a screenshot of that, and I'll see you back on July 17th, 2023 at 8:30. Hopefully with a valid driver's license and that. Send me the course of the certificate of the course ahead of time. All right.
Okay, so I just go look at that and send you the ticket through that chat.
Well, go to the chat and get the information about the driving course. If you go press the chat button now, you'll see all the chats that have been going on, and my last chat should be under there.
Okay,
and that's got the driving course and my email address. Take a screenshot of that.
Okay.
All right.
Take a screenshot
of the chat that I put the better driver's class in there, so you'll have that information.
Okay. I got it. I got a screenshot of it.
Very well, sir. If there's nothing further, I wish you the best of luck on that job. I'll see you back, and I hope you get the license, and I'll see you back on July 17th, 2023 at 8:30 a.m. All right.
Okay, thank you so much.
Can I call you back? I'm in a meeting.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Lamont Bay III. Now, APA Cole, Mr. Bay wants an offer to resolve the matter. What would his offer be? And we'll just one offer for all 3.
I did, Attorney Harris did email me recently. It was expired plates, isn't that correct?
It's expired plates, speeding in 16 to 20 in a construction zone, and a no ops ticket.
I would want him to be responsible on the speeding, and I would do a fail to display and dismiss the expired plates. But he would have to plead on the nose to the speeding, because that's in a construction zone, which is very dangerous.
Listen. I'm not going to. I respect your offer, Ms. Cole. Typically, if it's 3 tickets, it's one for 3. I mean, or I just have to be. I just want to be fair across the board to everybody.
You know, I understand, Judge. It's just that if the trooper, they get such a hard time from Mr. Bay. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to call him Mr. Bay. That he was very upset about this case, and I'm just concerned that if he's going to get stopped again and still have these same excuses that he's above the laws, the traffic laws, and he doesn't require.
Well, I mean, and I'm concerned about it too, and I'm concerned about it to the point where you know, Mr. Bay, you know, I don't agree with your position in society, but everybody makes their own choices and things like that. So I'm not gonna pass any judgment on that, right? But I do have a problem, like I asked you earlier, as far as you not feeling, it's what I get, and I am taking the arguments that I've heard from previous people that take your position, that the police officer has no right to pull you over. And I understand your position by saying that nobody was injured or nobody was hurt, but I do have an issue with people saying that they can go 16, and especially that excessive speed in construction zones and things like that, and for them not to, the officer not to have any jurisdiction over them. I just ask everybody that takes that position, how else is there gonna be order? How else is there gonna be, what's gonna stop Mr. Lindsay from going 16 to 20 over? What's gonna stop Trooper Shields from going 16 to 20 over, or me for 16 to 20 over, if nobody has any jurisdiction over? So I understand APA Cole's apprehension. You're muted, sir.
I hear what you all are saying, and I'll continue to say I'm not attempting to bring any controversy in my times on the road. For example, on this instance and the time that we are encountering, or the time that we are discussing now, the construction zone was that is an area that I travel often enough, and the construction zone was brand new. The speed limit there is actually 50 when it's not a construction zone. I was unaware. It was not an intention. I'm not, when I say I wasn't intending to do harm, and I was intending to fulfill the spirit and soul of law, there's no, I wasn't, I literally am only attempting to live peacefully and be in line with, with my God. And that means having peace amongst and harmony amongst all of you and anybody else that I encounter. That's why I keep pointing out, hey, I'm not attempting to bring any controversy or anything like that.
Well, this is an adversarial proceeding at its nature, period. Somebody says you did something, you may say you didn't. And now you kind of give me better clarity on what was going on. And I think that does make a difference when you make that statement. Like, hey, I'm not contesting that I was going this fast necessarily, but I didn't know that the construction zone was in place. So it kind of, because what I'm looking at it as, and I'm sure APA Cole is looking at it as, this is 35 mile an hour zone. And if you say you didn't know, but also APA Cole is looking at it as what she mentioned is that, are we going to continue to be back here? I mean, obviously for this plate, if you still have this kind of plate on your car, probably so, but that's a different nature than the speeding ticket where somebody can get injured or killed or seriously hurt or something like that.
Understood. I have children. I don't want to hurt anybody either.
We can work with the speeding, Your Honor, but I'm just, like I said, the troopers get so much flack when they pull someone over, and like, do you have a license? Well, I don't have to have it because the debtors, and I just don't want, it'll be continued and we'll be back here and
well, I'm sure that we'll put it this way. I have no doubt that Mr. Bay is going to continue to take that position. But if we can, if you don't have a problem with giving them a break and on the speeding, you plead to the failure to display, pay $240, and we'll close the other two matters out. Is that? And then if he comes back with the speeding again, then there's just no other offer anymore. Is that a can this,
Does he,
state
he will
attorney's-
he will plead to that if he is going to plead to that, because I know I'll have an angry trooper, but as long as he, you know, that we know Mr. They will accept that.
So
will you accept it? Will you agree that you didn't have a valid driver's license, sir?
so if I'm understanding correctly, what we're saying is that I'm agreeing that I didn't have a valid driver's license. And
Right.
what we're talking about at the end of the day is paying $240 and the rest, and we've settled the matter.
And that'll settle everything.
I accept that.
Very well. Okay, now, I need Attorney Harris to read you your advice of rights, and that's just for the court to that's a procedural thing that we have to do. And you don't have to necessarily agree that these are your rights or anything like that. I think you want the right to a trial and things like that. I think you would want to be able to call. So let her go over those rights with you momentarily, and then we'll take the plea and we'll get you out of here. All right.
All right.
Rejoin the breakout room. Go ahead, Madam Cole.
The one thing is it going to be under the name or is he going to be responsible under his name that the tickets are under? I just want to be sure that we're.
That he indicated that he would accept that name.
Okay.
Capital H, a small case ARRISON, capital L, small case E, capital M, small case ON, the third, correct?
Correct. There's a space between the E and the M.
Yes.
We see that.
L and the L and the E and the M. Yes. All right. Join the breakout room, and we'll get you out of here as soon as we possibly can.
Your Honor, and I hate to interrupt you because I have to go to one other courtroom, but I have I see Mr. Chayton Lindsay, and I have the trooper here, and I was hoping one of the House Counsel had spoken with him because the trooper is here and he's been waiting since like 8:30.
Cool. I'm swaying. They didn't call me yet.
Okay. You're gonna have to get up, Mr. Gilbert, too. You can't lay down. This is not nap time.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. All right, let's go ahead. This is the city of Detroit. No, strike that. This is the state of Michigan versus Chayton Lindsay. Case number SX412-4622, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearances for the record, please.
Call on behalf of the people. Is Trooper Spears still here? Shimian. He checked in. I know we've been speaking, and
I saw him here.
I wonder if the trooper.
I thought he was here and ready. I think
I'm back, Your Honor. I lost internet connection.
Okay, very well. Trooper, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Trooper Semayan Shields, badge number 1670.
State your name for the record, Mr. Lindsay.
Chayton Taddy Lindsay.
And a picture, can I get a lawyer to put their appearance on the record, please?
Cherika Harris on behalf of Mr. Lindsay.
Today is the date and time set for a trial. What's the offer gonna be, Counselor?
Well, Your Honor, at this time, the trooper did check and his license is still not valid. And I believe this is also, let me see, a no insurance. Is that correct, Trooper?
That is correct.
Okay. So at this point, we'd be willing to do a fail to display. And if the trooper is all right with it, if he pleads on the fail to display, we could dismiss the no insurance. Is that all right with you, Trooper?
That's fine with me.
Okay.
All right,
That
very
would be the
well.
offer then, Your Honor. So fail to display and dismiss the no security.
And
also
violation of basic speed law.
Oh, I didn't know that one was up today.
I'm pretty sure I got a $120 fine for that.
You paid it, Mr. Lindsay?
No, he didn't pay it. All of them are up today.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Failure
it's
to
just,
display.
that's correct.
All right, $240 fine, sir. That's gonna abstract to the Secretary of State. That's gonna be a misdemeanor. We'll dismiss the other two matters, all right?
Okay.
I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Miss Harris. You can have a private conversation with her and let us know what you want to do when you come out, all right?
Okay. Thanks so
Your
much.
Honor, I did
Your
not
Honor.
have a breakout room with Mr. Bay either.
Because he didn't join it. He's got his
I
hand
tried.
raised.
I did attempt to join the breakout room. It didn't present the option in the same place it did where you hit the button. Last time it appeared on the screen.
All right,
Your Honor,
I'll switch it up. Go ahead.
if it is just me giving them both their advice of rights,
Put them
if
back
we
in the
want to,
breakout.
we can put them
Very
both
well.
together if the court is okay with that.
Very well. All right, let's pass those matters.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, and I think if I don't know if we're gonna have any contest to that offer. If not, then the both of you are free to leave. And
I'll stick around. I better stick around.
Okay, very well.
I just wanted to clarify with Trooper Spears. Did you say that I thought there was a default on the speed?
I have it set for formal hearing here, so
Oh, on the speeding, the violation of basic speed?
yes, it's on the docket as formal hearing.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
All right.
Could I
thank
go
you.
into a breakout room with the trooper?
Certainly.
Thank you, Judge.
Your Honor, excuse me, this is Corporal Bennett. I have to go to 220. I have a couple of cases in there.
Okay, you have Deshaun Gibson. Is Deshaun Gibson here? Deshaun Gibson. And I thought you had someone else.
No, it was just that one.
Yeah, he hasn't appeared. So yeah, I'll mark you down as here. Corporal Ambrose as well. Let me pull him out. And
okay, Your Honor.
Just be safe out there. Have a very good day, Corporal Bennett.
Thank you, sir.
Corporal Ambrose, Deshaun Gibson hasn't appeared, so I didn't want to take up your time as well. So I wish you the best day and be safe out there. I'll mark you both as appeared.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
All right. Well, all right. Gates. And then Gullich. Right, I think that Gullich may not pull these other two out. Let's go Brian. All right, so Brian is here. And then and Ayala. I think we can get rid of Gullich.
You want Gullich term?
Yeah, let's get Gullich's spot.
What about you did? You still want to like Sean Gibson too?
Yeah, give me just Sean Gibson. All right, who are we ready on?
Both, Your Honor.
Let's give Mr. Lamont Bay III. All right, let's go back on the record, Mr. Lamont Bay III. Mr. Bay, I've given you an opportunity to, I guess the resolution is going to be failure to display. Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down, sir. Sir, do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this misdemeanor offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
Do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Do you understand that Ms. Harris went over some of your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did she not?
Yes.
You understood those rights, sir?
Yes.
Do you have any questions about those rights?
No.
Do you understand by taking this offer, you're going to give those rights up?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
Now, let me draw your attention back to March the 21st, 2023 at around 11:10 a.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Telegraph and 8 Mile Road, sir. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
It was not the Detroit Police Department. It was
Did you have an
Michigan.
occasion on that day to come encounter with the Michigan State Police Troopers?
Yes.
On that day, were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes.
And did that officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes.
You couldn't do so, could you, sir?
No.
Why is that?
I do not have a valid driver's license.
Very well. I'm going to find your client guilty of the amended count of failure to display. We already talked about the penalty for that. And with the stipulation of probable cause, I'm going to dismiss the other matters.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
$240, Mr. Lamont Bay. When can you pay it?
May I please have up to 30 days to pay that, Your Honor?
Very well.
Gratitude.
I'm going to give you until July the 3rd, 2023 to pay that, all right?
All right.
If it's nothing further, sir, I wish you the best of luck. Have a very good day, and good luck to you.
Same to you.
Thank you. Mr. Lindsay.
Yes, Your Honor.
Let's go back on the record with Chayton Lindsay, State of Michigan versus Chayton Lindsay. I've given you an opportunity to speak with counsel breakout. You understand you want to take this deal, sir?
Yes. The
Can you
failure
raise
to
your
display.
hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
You can put your hand down, sir. Sir, do you understand that the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 90 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Ms. Harris went over some of your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did she not?
Yes.
You understand those rights?
Yes.
You have any question about those rights?
No.
You know you'll be giving up those rights once you take this deal?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
Let me draw your attention back to September 16th, 2022 at around 7:49 p.m. in the city of Detroit. In the area of ramp 216G to 216H. Give me some clarity on that, Trooper Shields.
Is he back out of the breakout room? He was in the breakout room.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm back.
Yep. Where is 216, ramp 216G and 216H?
That is the ramp from westbound I-94 to northbound I-75.
Very well. Mr. Lindsay, did you have contact with Trooper Shields on that date and time in that area?
Yes.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes.
Did the trooper ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes.
You couldn't do so, could you, sir?
No,
Why is that?
I don't have one.
Very well. I'm going to find your client guilty of the amended count of failure to display with the stipulation of probable cause. I'll dismiss the other two matters.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
All right, $240, Mr. Lindsay. When can you pay it?
I get paid this Friday, so I could try to pay it then.
You want to? I mean, I don't want to try. Try is better than not a no try. But when can you have it all paid?
No, I'm sorry. I apologize. I can pay it this Friday.
You want to pay it this Friday?
Yeah.
I'm going to give you 2 weeks. I'm just going to put 2 weeks in there and make sure.
Okay.
All right. If there's nothing
Thanks
further,
so much.
sir, you have a very good day. Good luck to you and Trooper Shields. You have a very good day and be safe out there. And APA Cole, I will see you very soon, I'm sure.
Okay, thank you. You're done with Mr. Lemons Bay?
Yes, yes, Mr. Lemons Bay. Let me say this, Ms. Harris, you're a first. I don't even think Mr. Boffman has been able to get one of our sovereign citizens into a breakout and talk to them. That's the first I've seen. And she worked out.
Well, I'll tell the trooper he's not needed.
Miss Cole gave me a hard time, though. I was like, come on, work with me, work with me.
I think Corporation Counsel Snyder kind of edged things along a little bit too.
She did. I appreciate her for that.
Thank you all. I have to get to another courtroom. So thank you.
Have a great day.
Yes, you all. See you tomorrow.
All right, that gets us down to O'Brien. O'Brien.
We're ready on Gates, Your Honor.
Gates.
Right.
We had a deal on O'Brien. City of Detroit versus Andre Gates, case number ST139151, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Hoffman on behalf of the defendant. Would you state your name for the record, please, sir?
Andre Gates.
Thank you. Your Honor, Mr. Gates and I had an opportunity to speak about the purpose of today's hearing and as well as his rights and respectfully the offer that was being extended to him by the prosecutor in this case. At this point, Mr. Gates is going to waive his right to any trial. He's been advised he is going to waive those rights attendant to trial. He's going to plead guilty pursuant to that recommendation. My understanding is that there are a number of cases that are going to be dismissed here. So on his behalf, I would stipulate to probable cause for those dismissals to ratify the agreement for him, and he's ready to make a factual basis.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Gates?
Yes, sir.
This is allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, an unregistered, untitled, and no insurance misdemeanor. And instead of pleading straight up to the allowing, you want to plead to the improper plate, amended count of improper plate?
Yes, sir.
Did you have insurance on this vehicle on that day?
No, sir. Actually, the car wasn't working properly, so I never got insurance on the vehicle.
Very well. All right. All right. So,
Judge, we are asking respectfully for a community service sentence, if you would consider that.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Gates?
Yes, sir.
We're going to just stipulate that he didn't have proper insurance. We don't have to go through the whole reading of that. Is that what
No, we'll stipulate to the allegations in the complaint for the purposes of the plea.
Very well. I'm going to dismiss count 1 and counts 2. I'm gonna amend counts 3 to improper play. I'm gonna allow him to do 12 hours community service. And I'll dismiss that upon completion.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you so much, sir.
All right, Mr. Gates, I need you to get in contact with Ms. Green.
Okay,
I need a
awesome.
good phone number from you. Let me get a good phone number from you as well.
734-217-7460.
217-7460-734. You have an ink pen?
Yeah, I'm getting, I just have one.
How long will it take you to complete these community service hours?
Not long. I currently work at a nursing home right now, so I don't think it'd take long.
I'm gonna give you a month. Come back on July the 3rd. We're gonna refer to Ms. Green.
Great, awesome. 1 second, Your Honor. I'm trying to locate another phone. Thank you. I have a pen now, sir. Thank you.
That's 313-965-8130. We're gonna refer to Ms. Green. If you don't hear from Ms. Green in a few days, then you need to contact her and we can see what's going on with that.
Yes,
I'm giving you until July the 30th to, strike that, July the 3rd to complete those community service hours. You come in with those hours complete and we'll dismiss the case, all right?
Okay, awesome. So the telephone number again is 313-965. What was the last four?
8130.
8130. Thank you so much. And Ms. Green, I'm asking for, right?
Yes, you are.
Thank you so much, sir.
There's nothing further, sir. Have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
You have a good day. My birthday tomorrow, Your Honor, so I'm about to have a good day.
All right, you're gonna turn it up then, huh?
Well, orange juice and apple juice.
That's how I turn it up, Mr. Gay.
You have a
Happy
great
birthday
day.
to you. All right. All right, let's call the city of Detroit versus Liddell O'Brien. Case numbers SP 1180921, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1311054, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1311092, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1338459, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1185525, counts 1 and counts 2. And then SP 1311053. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris on behalf of Mr. O'Brien, please state your name.
Liddell O'Brien.
All right. Good morning to you, sir. Today is the date and time set for a trial in the matter. Officer Ayala, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yeah, is this the only officer that has appeared?
No, Point Pier 2. Let me pull him out the breakout room.
And I know that the court did explain the offer.
Have you had a chance to speak with Mr. Oh, you did have a chance to speak with him, right?
I did. We are asking if the court would reset this matter for a pretrial date. I'm not certain if the better drivers or the defensive driving course was offered to Mr. O'Brien. I think that that might make a difference, as well as I do know that it was.
It was offered.
Okay. He also indicated that because he's at work, he doesn't have his insurance documentation with him, so he may have insurance and registration.
All right, it was offered for him to pay the reinstatement fee up front and come back in with a valid license too.
I have a suspension out of center line.
But you still didn't pay it
And I
here.
was just made aware of. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
You didn't pay it here.
Alexis Schneider for the people, P80322. Sister counsel and I did discuss this over text. She made that request to me, and I did tell her that if the class had already been offered, I would object to sending it over.
That is correct, Your Honor. I did not know that it had been offered.
Why didn't you complete the class, sir?
I wasn't aware that it was offered.
You weren't aware?
No.
I have the file mark that I said that. That's the only thing I can go by unless we pull the transcript. And then I did tell you that you could go pay the reinstatement fee up front. What's going on with center line?
They actually, I forget exactly what the ticket was, but I remember they arrested me because I had a suspension out of Romulus, but I paid that ticket and they let me go, and I haven't heard from them since until recently. I believe it may have been I forget exactly what the ticket was for, but I know they just suspended it recently.
Corporal Hoyt, can you put your appearance on the record, please? Good morning to you.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. Police Officer Nicholas Holt, badge 179, Detroit Police Department.
And then I was trying to get your colleague's appearance, Officer Ayala, but there's no response. I'll mark the file as appeared.
Hey, hello, Your Honor. Sorry about that.
That's all right. Go ahead, put your appearance on the record, Officer Ayala.
Officer Ayala, Detroit Police Department, 2nd Precinct, badge number 125.
All right, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Okay, what was the offer for Mr. Lydell? Plea to FTD, improper plate, limited access, dismissed balance. The only issue is that if I give him another pre-trial date, then he'll automatically have another right to a trial. I would like to see him get a valid license. There's no question about that. But I don't think he's taking it as seriously as he should. And he indicates to the court that he has an issue in center line that he knows about and hasn't addressed, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Why haven't you addressed that yet?
I was recently made aware of it. Like I just received the notice in the mail stating that that the center line suspension was effective.
And what's that for?
I don't remember. I remember they arrested me because I had a traffic warrant in Romulus as well, but I bonded out, paid that ticket, and I haven't heard from them since and this was back in 2020, so I'm just not recently hearing back from them.
How old are you, sir?
How old?
Yes.
25.
You still have that firearm?
Okay. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
You still have that firearm?
Yes.
Let me pass it. Let me see. Gates is gone. Let's get Gullidge out of here. Mr. Gullidge, are you there?
Yes, Your Honor.
Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning.
The city of Detroit versus Dante Antonio Gullidge. Case number SP 867417, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 950289, counts 1, 2, and 3. And the state of Michigan versus Dante Antonio Gullidge. Case number SX 4124782, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris on behalf of Mr. Gullidge. Mr. Gullidge, please state your name for the record.
Dante Antonio Gullidge.
All right, today is the date and time set for trial. I have Officer Anthony, and Officer Cartridge. I don't have those officers that are here.
Defense moves to dismiss, Your Honor. Today is the date and time set for trial.
I'm going to grant the motion to dismiss. I'm going to waive the warrant fees. You're going to be responsible for the reinstatement fees. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 45, sir. 6 times 45 is what you're going to owe the court, all right?
All right.
All right, if there's nothing further, Mr. Gulch, have a very good day. Good luck to you.
Thank you, too.
Gilbert's iPhone. Well, I have also laws in the breakout room. The three never came back. Gilbert's iPhone. Is he asleep? What's your name, sir? Gilbert?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm sorry. I couldn't hear you.
What is your name?
First name Gilbert, last name Gary, Gary.
Yeah, right here for trial.
Okay, so we have Clark here. That's what she's.
I'm sorry?
Gary Gilbert trial. All right, let's go. City of Detroit versus Gary Gilbert. Case number SP 1386861. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Boffin on behalf of the defendant. Sir, Mr. Gilbert, please state your full name.
First name Gilbert, last name Gary.
Thank you. And also appearing for the department, would you state your badge number and name?
Officer Takesha Clark, badge number 2022.
This is a trial date, Your Honor.
See. Today is the date and time set for a trial. Okay. Give Mr. Baldwin this ticket, please.
I'm sorry. What you say?
Give Ms. Baldwin that ticket, please. I'm gonna let you review the allegation.
Yes, Your Honor.
Morning to you, Officer Clark.
Good morning, Your Honor.
What is your middle name, Mr. Gilbert?
The address, I'm sorry, the address?
No, your middle name.
I don't have a middle name, Your Honor. Sorry. First name Gilbert, last name Gary.
Okay. Let's also call SP 137-63841 into the record as well. All right, let me give you a chance to review that. One is the wrong way driving, one is soliciting. Review the ticket, and I'll give you an opportunity to speak with your client.
Yes, Your Honor. Is this coming by email?
Yes, it should be coming by email. Deshaun Gibson never appeared. I think that'll do it. We got Vidal and Gilbert. All right. All right.
So, Mr. Gilbert, do you
Yes.
see an invitation to go to the breakout room? I'm in room 2. I'd like to join you there, and I'm going to be there as soon as I get the document the court is sending to me.
I'm pressing the join right now.
Thank you. I do have that docket, the ticket, and I'll be going to see Mr. Gilbert, and I'll be back.
All right. Let's go back on the record with O'Brien. Let's run O'Brien's driving record, please. Yeah. We need to get Mr. Law in here as well.
Right here. Mr. Law.
May I?
You ready?
I did not receive the correct document from the court. I received a sentencing report on an OWI case.
Oh, wait a minute. Sorry.
No problem.
It was 2 tickets on separate documents, one a wrong way driving and the other was the soliciting ticket.
Yeah, that's not what I got.
The one ticket with soliciting outlines both infractions, so I can, and the one wrong way driving just outlines the wrong way driving, so you can use the one ticket for both allegations.
Okay. Is there a recommendation that I might
I'll
know?
make a recommendation on that, pleading to disorderly conduct, and $240 fine, misdemeanor. You can do community service, misdemeanor, morality class, and HIV STD testing, which will be private to him. Just need to know that he tested.
My understanding from experience with the prosecutors that normally there's a 10-hour agreement for community service, Your Honor, as well.
12 hours.
12 hours, okay. I'll be right back.
All right. All right, let's do this. Let's go. Do we run Mr. Gilbert? I mean, Mr. O'Brien's license? There we go. Good morning, Mr. Law. Good morning. Mr. O'Brien, when's the last time you've had a valid license?
The last time I had a valid license was about 2020. I had to have a valid license to submit my CPL application. That's the last time I know it was valid.
You probably just got that license just to get the CPL, didn't you?
Yeah, honestly.
It's like childish to me.
Yeah, but I truly did not recall that that driver's course being like.
I'm just saying, it's just like childish to me. That the only reason you care about getting a license is so you can carry a pistol. And after you get the license, turn around and just ruin it again. And you say, how old are you?
25.
And you working?
Yes, Your Honor.
Where do you work?
I work at GCH Machinery. It's actually a mile from my house.
So you're saying you don't drive there, you walk?
Correct.
I don't know if I buy that. What about, you have any kids, sir?
Yes, I have one.
How old?
She'll be 5 at the end of this year.
What happens when she comes up and does all this stuff?
I don't believe she will.
How's that?
Because of how I planned on raising her and how she is being brought up.
Well, she can only see what's going on. I don't know if she was with you at the time. She wasn't with you when you got arrested, was she?
No, no, Your Honor.
All right. What were you asking for, counselor?
I was asking if he would be able to, if he could take the driver improvement course or driving course, if he could come back with registration and insurance. I believe he indicated that he had documents that he could show, but he's at work, so he didn't have them with him. And hopefully he will now take advantage of the fact that he could pay reinstatement fees and go make sure his license is cleared up and valid.
He just, you know something? You know my mission. I wish I can try to get everybody a valid license. But Mr. Gold, I'm glad I'm looking at the wrong file. All right, Mr. O'Brien. Let me get O'Brien. All right. I'm glad I was looking at the wrong file. All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give him one more opportunity to take the class.
Are we back on, Your Honor?
Let's go back on the record with Mr. O'Brien. I'm gonna give him one more opportunity to take the class. And I know to Ms. Schneider's chagrin that she'll know you'll have the that you've got this extra opportunity. And if you do exercise your right to a trial, I'm sure that her offer was going to reflect the history that the court has had with you. I'm going to allow you to pay the reinstatement fee up front.
And how much is the reinstatement fee?
$45. I'm going to offer the better driver's course, so he can't say he didn't know anymore. That lame excuse. Put it in the chat. And we'll set a pretrial date for July the 17th, 2023. It's going to be your last opportunity to get a valid driver's license, sir, from here. And if you don't get it, then you'll just either have to go to trial and see if you can beat the cases, or you're going to have to take the deal that Ms. Schneider has outlined for you. If there's nothing further, I put the course in the chat. Please take a screenshot of that. And
Yeah, I do.
pay the reinstatement fee for that no proof of insurance civil infraction, case number SP 118-55252. And come back July 17th, 2023. Hopefully you have a valid license when you come back, all right?
I have one question, Your Honor. Alexa Schneider for the people, P80322. Did we already put the dismissals for no officers on the record?
We did not.
I would ask if we can hold those dismissals in abeyance. Since Mr. O'Brien is getting a second bite at the apple, I ask that we hold those until his next speech. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Ms. Schneider.
You're welcome, Sister Counsel.
All right. So I can't wait to have a trial in front of you too. I just can't wait to see that. That's gonna be a sight to see. All right, Mr. O'Brien, hopefully you know what to do. Hopefully you get it together, all right?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Nothing further to you. Best of luck. Have a good day.
Appreciate it. You as well.
All right. Are we ready on Gary?
Ready, Your Honor.
So let's go back on the record with Mr. Gilbert Gary. I've given you an opportunity, sir, to speak with counsel in the breakout room. Counselor, what's your client want to do?
There is a recommendation. I've discussed this matter with the defendant as well as the purpose of today's hearing, which is for a trial. His rights attendant to trial, he's going to waive those here and now. He's going to plead pursuant to that recommendation. We are asking for one caveat, Your Honor, and that is that the defendant would be allowed to plead no contest, Your Honor, for lack of recall.
All right. You read the allegations, Counselor?
I have.
All right. Is that what you want to do, Mr. Gary?
Yes, Your Honor. I spoke to the lawyer.
Any objection to the
No contest, Your Honor.
no contest plea? Thank you.
I would leave it in Your Honor's discretion.
Very well. Sir, Mr. Gary, can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can put your hand down, sir. Sir, do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 90 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, Your Honor.
This is an amended count of disorderly conduct will dismiss the wrong way driving, correct?
I believe, Your Honor, the wrong way driving can we reduce that to the disorderly conduct, or is that a civil infraction?
A civil infraction.
All right.
And do you understand you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Hoffman went over the other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not? Did he not?
Yeah, he did explain everything to me, Your Honor. Everything is good. I'm sorry I couldn't hear you.
All right. I asked you a question to Mr. Hoffman, went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes, he did. Yes.
Did you understand those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any questions about those rights?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
Do you understand you'll be giving up those rights when you take this plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, Your Honor.
And let me draw your attention back to October the 12th. Oh, strike that. Will you stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for that no contest plea? And the purpose of no contest plea, again, Counselor, you said lack of recollection, right?
That's correct.
Yes.
The defendant has no sufficient recollection to make a factual basis. I'd stipulate on his behalf for the purpose of the plea today to the information contained on the four corners of the complaint, which I have reviewed with the defendant and confirmed.
I bet he doesn't remember that.
I get it.
Right, Officer Carter. So when you stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for that responsible plea, Counselor?
Absolutely, yes. And to probable cause as for the matter being dismissed here. Thank you.
Well, strike that. You're gonna stipulate to the ticket as a
Factual basis.
as a factual basis for the guilty plea, correct?
I am so stipulating, Your Honor. Thank you.
And we'll stipulate the proper cause for the dismissal of the other matter. $240, no contests or disorderly conduct. You're ordered to do misdemeanor morality class, HIV STD testing. When can you have that stuff complete? Test results will be private to you.
Can you give me a week, please?
Get in contact with probation. I'm going to refer him to probation. Get in contact with probation, 313-965-3414. I need a good phone number from you, sir.
248 area code 747-1427.
All right. We're going to put a referral out for probation if you need to find that misdemeanor morality class HIV STD testing site. We can they can assist you with that. Call that probation number is 313-965-3414. And
I'm sorry, Your Honor. Just 1 second. Sorry. 313.
He's just getting up. 313-965-3414.
Yes, sir.
And what else? You will just come back on July the 3rd, 2023 at 8:25 for a review. If you have all those documents and you pay the money, we'll close the matter out under disorderly conduct, all right?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, something further, sir. Have a very good day.
Have a blessed day. Thank you.
Thank you, Officer Clark. You have a very good day. My pleasure meeting you, and be safe out there, all right?
Thank you. Nice meeting you too, Your Honor. You have a good day as well. Thank you.
Okay, let's last but not least, Mr. Laws. Mr. Laws is here. Mr. Law is here. Now, do you have a documentation? Sure, you got some documentation?
Yes.
All right, let's see what you have first. Do you have a cell phone, sir?
Yes.
Why don't you go out in the hall and jump on, join Zoom? So then I can get you to talk to the lawyer here that's here. I'll check your documentation out, and then we'll try to get you out of here as soon as we can, all right? So
Is he Curtis Law, Your Honor?
he's Curtis Law.
It might be, they might all be for dismissal. I don't think I saw these officers.
Mr. Cree came in here earlier, but he said he would come back, but he never did.
He's not back, is he?
Nope.
I didn't see
We're
him.
ready.
We're ready.
All right. All right.
You don't even need to go outside.
It's a law. It's a law. Never show back up. All right. All right. This is the city of Detroit versus Curtis Khalil Law. Case number SP 11607-281, SP 11607-37, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1430359, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1430361, SP 1439010, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1439091, appearing for the record, please.
Sherika Harris on behalf of Mr. Law. Mr. Law, please state your name for the record.
Curtis Law.
Your Honor, today is the date and time set for trial in all of the matters before the court. It's my understanding that Officer McCree or Corporal McCree did check in with the court this morning. However, as defense is ready to proceed and he is not here, we would move for a dismissal at this time. If his matters could be marked as insufficient evidence rather than officer not appeared, just so it doesn't look too unfavorably on his regard, but we would move for dismissal.
Ms. Harris, Ms. Snyder, I'm sorry.
Alexa Schneider for the people, P80322. I was going to make the same request as Attorney Harris, but I have no objection to doing it that way.
Oh, Mr. Law, it's your lucky day. You can grab it. He has some documents too. He brought in some insurance. All right. Case is gonna be dismissed. I'll waive the warrant fees. Have a very good day.
Thank you.
All right. You want your documentation? All right, that'll conclude the morning.